Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The honorable judges and ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce myself. My name is Quincy Aurora. I am from Al-Azhar BSD Islamic Primary School. Now I'd like to tell you the story of the legend of Lake Toba. A long time ago in North Sumatra, there lived a poor young man in a valley. One afternoon, after working hard in the fields, he decided to go fishing. After hours of waiting, he still hadn't caught a single fish. So he pulled it out. But as his rod was leaving the water, a fish bit it. He pulled it out and was very happy to see a pretty little goldfish on the end of the rod. The man hurried home to cook the fish. He got home, put the goldfish on the kitchen table, and ran out to get some firewood from the garden. But when he came back, the goldfish was gone, and where it had been, there sat 3 pieces of gold. "Good evening," came a soft voice behind him. He turned around and saw a beautiful woman standing in front of him. She had long, bright red straight hair that went down to her knees. "Who are you, oh beautiful lady, and where did you come from?" "I was that goldfish on your table, but I am no ordinary goldfish, as you can see. Those gold coins were my scales." The man never seen such a beautiful woman before, although he was so lonely. Will you marry me, oh beautiful lady?" But the woman laughed. "Yes, but there is one condition. You must never tell anyone that I was a fish. Do you understand?" "Oh, of course. But why, if I can ask?" "No, just promise me you won't tell anyone, will you?" No, I promise." The woman smiled and clapped her hands. "Well then, I suppose we are married." "Just like that?" said the man. "Yes, just like that," answered the woman. Just as naturally as it began, their marriage continued. Soon they had a son who they named Samosir. Samosir was a very naughty and strong boy. One day, Samosir was being naughty. He had refused to eat his breakfast, saying loudly while his mother worked. Now he was refusing to bring his father's lunch. "Why don't you do it?" he said. "Because I'm cooking dinner for you." But I don't want dinner." "You will in an hour." "How do you know?" "Because you're a human, and humans get hungry at the same time every evening." "But I won't get hungry." "This morning you didn't eat your breakfast. Of course you will get hungry later." "See, I wasn't hungry this morning, so I won't be hungry later." Eventually, Samosir's mother convinced him to take the box to his father. On his way, Samosir felt hungry. "I guess Mom was right. Well, I don't mind if I just eat a few grains of rice." So he opened the box and ate just a little, but it only made him feel more hungry. So he ate just a little, and "Oh no, I've eaten all of Dad's dinner." Hoping his father wouldn't notice, he wrapped it up and continued his way. After finding his father, he handed him the box. He was about to run. But his father was hungry too, so he immediately opened the box. "Samosir!" he shouted and ran after the boy. "Samosir, why did you eat all of my food?" "But I don't eat all of your food." "You're lying." "No, I'm not." "Yes, you are, you son of a fish." And without warning, he slapped Samosir across the face. Samosir's father had never hit him before. He turned and ran towards the house. "Mom, am I the son of a fish?" "What did you just say?" "I said, am I the son of a fish? Dad just said that to me." His mother started crying silently and put her arms around him. "He has broken the promise." "What? You really mean I am the son of a fish?" He looked up at her face. "But you're not." As he spoke, his mother's face started to change. It looked smoother than before, and the light shone on it in a strange way. After picking up the box, Samosir's father thought about what he had said. It started to rain, so he ran towards the house. He could see his wife hugging Samosir, but just then lightning struck and the two of them disappeared. After then, he realized what he had said. The rain continued for weeks. He lay in his bed and listened to the rain and thunder outside and cried. And the beautiful valley started to flood. The man was pulled down under the depression and was pulled down under the waters and never came back up. Still the rain went on until the beautiful valley eventually turned into a lake. Because of his sad story, they called the place Lake Tuba. Tuba meant I'm grateful, and over time the name has changed into Lake Toba. And in the center of the lake there was a small island, and this was called the Island of Samosir. That's the story from me. The moral values are: 1. You must keep your promise. 2. You must have a spirit to live. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.